Tulsa burned.
I know we can dream better. We don't have to retreat. We don't have to forget. We don't have to call it defeat. I know if we can pull together, we can rebuild Black Wall Street. I dream of GreenWood. While you remember the 11th of September and where you were on that day, but the events that happened on the evening of May 31st that reached into June 1st, you don't need to think about that. It's okay. You have memorials for the bombing from Timothy McVeigh and know his name. But the Tulsa race riots, you don't have anything to say. Let the brutal beating of beautiful Black bodies slip into abyss. Act as if the chaos never did exist. Pretend that there aren't buildings standing where ours once did stand. And don't calculate what they owe us for the scorched, stolen land. Don't think about the broken promises that were made, or restorations that still haven't came. I see you let it go. I can tell by the way you don't support your own. You won't question why China can have its own towns, and Arabs can have their own family convenience stores. Meanwhile, GreenWood was burned down because our dollar stayed in circulation 19 times over through our creation. I dream of GreenWood. If we're not accepted in this community, then I say we should have our own. One where the buildings aren't built on top of the forcefully broken bones of our brethren, where if the whitewash was wiped away, the walls wouldn't hold the screams of our grandparents' mothers. I dream of GreenWood, a place where boys in blue don't pursue and shoot us because we're brown, where Eric Garner's murderer would have been detained and guilty found, where Sandra Bland wouldn't have been slain because she failed to signal when switching lanes. I dream of GreenWood, where my men won't be emasculated, my women won't be forced into fornication for men that are supposed to serve and protect us, where wet won't be the eyes of weeping mothers mourning over their lost brown babies at the hands of their neighbors, at the hands of strangers, because of the color of our skin. Nah, never again. I dream of GreenWood. I dream of Black Wall Street. Oh, I wish you'd stand with me. I'd like to take pieces of our culture from state to state and hood to hood. In Oklahoma, we have Black cowboys. But in Brooklyn, you won't see that on your TV, because the media won't show those kinds of things. They only depict us as thugs or thieves. They'll only show us shooting, rioting, running, or robbing. And thus, that's the image, that's the only image that some people see, forging them to be afraid of me. I dream of GreenWood. I know Oklahoma was built on the backs of those walking the trail of tears, traded as slaves, and those boomer sooner land runners who were eager to cheat and steal. But that doesn't mean that we can't dream better. That doesn't mean that we have to retreat. That doesn't mean that we have to forget. That doesn't mean that we have to call it defeat. I know if we forge together, we can rebuild Black Wall Street.